What's good, everybody? I'm up bright and early. About to get to the money, man. About to finish my shoulder routine real quick with some pushes, and um, I'm gonna do my scapular pulls, and then we're gonna get right into the routine. I'm gonna do 8 sets of 25, doing quarters today. So we just getting right to the money. Let's get it. Daily deposits, man. Day 87, day 87. Day 87. That's one. As y'all know, man, I am a early bird. I love getting up early and having a whole full day before everybody wake up. It's almost like I have 2 full days before everybody wake up. Just got done doing my meditation, do my reading, do my writing, do my run, my training, whatever it may be, before everybody get up. Here we go, round 2 coming up. Good morning, Miss Helen. Much love, appreciate you coming through. Notification warning, account suspension or termination will ensure if live does not end. For what? What is that? Get that shit up out of here. Fuck, I don't give a fuck. Jessica, what's going on? Appreciate you coming through. How you feeling today, Miss Helen? Just getting to the money. Getting to the money. Bright and early. What time is it over there? Over here it's almost 6 o'clock. I've been up since like 4:30. Yeah. There goes 10. Here we go. We get right into the pushes. Round 2 in the bag. Here we go. Last set, round 3, and we finish it out. And then we're gonna get into the training for the day. Into our little talk as well. I do know what to talk about today, but sometimes I just don't know how to articulate it the way that I really want to, because a lot of this stuff comes from my dreams. I had another dream last night, and the Shambhala warrior, if y'all know what the Shambhala warrior represents, is something that I kind of, want to talk about aligning with yourself. It's almost like the number three, how you have the Trinity. It all incorporates with the mind, the body, and the soul, and how you align them so that you can be in alignment with, what you got going on in life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll get into that. It's cold again this morning. It's 7:57. Okay. Yes, today I don't know what the weather's supposed to be today over here, but I think it's supposed to be like 70s. Probably get some more rain. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, stay warm, Miss Helen. Stay warm. What's going on, Jacob? Good morning. How you feeling today? Shout out to Jacob, y'all. Much love, Jacob. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate that, bro. Much love. Let's get this money. Last set of these. Yeah, them scapular pulls ain't no joke. They may look easy, but them motherfuckers is not easy. But it definitely helped with my alignment, with my scapulars and my shoulders, especially my pushes. 20 off the rip. There we go. All right, you guys, we're gonna get right into the routine today. That was a good little finish up on my rehab. So gonna do 25 25 25 squats for 8 rounds. That should be 200. And then, as y'all know, I'm most likely gonna get into some extra credit, but I'm also gonna chase it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do 10s today. I'm gonna do 10. So we're gonna do 10 sets of 20. So we're gonna do dimes because, you know, got something on my mind. Just gonna let it out, and I need to be able to still be able to talk while I train. I read another article. The other day, and it said that when you're training, when you're doing calisthenics, like intense routines like we do, that when you rest for at least 3 minutes in between sets, you build more muscle versus you going right back at it. And kind of how I always do it. I always go right back at it. You know, but I just read the other day, you build about 60% to 70% more muscle when you give your body a little, like at least a 3 minute. 3 minutes seems like a long time to me. I probably still won't be waiting 3 minutes long, because I go based off of how I feel, like how my body feels. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm winded, then okay, I'll take a little bit longer just so that I'm not, overdoing it or overstimulating the mental or overtraining or overdoing a certain muscle. Then I'll go off of feeling. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying I don't believe them when they say 3 minutes and you build more, because I'm pretty sure you do. I mean, no matter what, if you showing up every day, you building something. So that's a given in itself. Shit. I'm feeling good today, y'all. Still a little bit under the weather, but I got most of the mucus out yesterday because after my training yesterday, me, my wife, and my son, we went on a long 2-hour walk. We didn't know where we was going. We just went. It didn't matter. The sun was out yesterday. It felt good. I got to sweat everything out. And yes, it was definitely a challenging walk, but it was much needed, man. I promise y'all, walks, man, can save your life. If you just get up and you just walk, and you don't know where you're going, you just going, just walking. You know what I'm saying? It felt so good. It felt so good to get out, and we was walking for 2 hours, man, nonstop. My son had his bike, which was good because he would have been complaining a little bit, but he had his bike. But me and the wife was just after the training yesterday, and she was a little worried because I was feeling a little bit, delayed. Obviously when you get too much mucus in your face area, you start to get like a little headache or whatever, and you start to feel like delayed and stuff like that. Nah, not if you get out and you keep moving. That's what you need. You need to keep moving. Yeah, laying down and resting, yes, that too. That's really good, but balance it out. Move. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't expecting to be walking for that long, but shit, it was great. Plus, we ended up stopping at a Mexican food truck, and one of my favorite ones out here in Colorado. They have actually like pure mango drink, and I had bought me a big one. Pure mango drink. If you don't know, mango's got terminine, they got limonene, and all these other properties in it that actually kill mucus. So, man, it was an amazing walk. We had a lot of sun, got a good movement in after the training. You know what I'm saying? Good communion with the wife, good conversations. It was amazing. We definitely have to do that more. We keep calling ourselves busy, but nah, we got to do that more often, y'all. Make sure that y'all get out and walk sometimes. Just walking is a whole exercise in of its own. You keep that body moving. I'm feeling blessed. How are you feeling? How are you feeling this morning? Definitely, Jacob. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm feeling real good too, man. I'm alive. I'm well. I'm breathing. I'm thanking the God within. I'm feeling great. I'm here. I'm breathing. This is the opportunity right here. So I'm here. I'm maximizing the opportunity. Just like you up and you maximizing your opportunity. That's a big inspiration. So I appreciate you, for being a big inspiration to this community, Jacob. Big time. Miss Helen. Yeah, subscribe to Jacob, man. Big inspiration. He out in North Carolina or North either South. I think he out in South Carolina. Moving, moving is medicine. Yup. Facts, Jacob. It is. It is. Yeah, I think that's what it is for me. That's all it is. Sinus headaches. It'll be gone after today or tomorrow. They don't last that long. But when they hear, it's annoying. Let me turn this shit. I don't know what the fuck is playing. Yeah, they're definitely irritating, Miss Helen. Very irritating. Frustrating. We get started round one. Just doing 10 of these and then chasing it with 10 squats. Yeah. Well, I'll tell y'all what though. I'm just grateful. Grateful to be alive and grateful that I have the ability to do what I'm doing today. Grateful, grateful, grateful. Much gratitude for everything. Here we go, round two. I tell you what though, nothing beats calisthenics. Nothing at all. Nothing beats calisthenics. I don't care what nobody say. You know, there's other ways to it, but in my world, the best way to it is reps and sets, calisthenics. Calisthenics is the way for me. Calisthenics, man. Calisthenics is it. You know what I'm saying? It's it. It's connecting you, man. It's alignment. This is my like I always say, man, this is my sanctuary right here. This is what makes me who I am today. It's one of the things that shape me physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in every way, in every aspect. You know what I'm saying? I come in here and I can literally just stand, 10 toes and just be uh, the God that I realize that I am, and to realize the God that's within me, the power that I have, the power that I hold within me. Be inspired by others like y'all, Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Supporters like you, Miss Helen. Much love to you, Miss Helen. As always, shout out to Michigan, shout out to South Carolina. But I'm telling you, man, ain't nothing better. Ain't nothing better, man. Calisthenics is it. Ain't nothing wrong with going to the gym. Ain't nothing wrong with lifting a little bit of weight. I lift a little bit of weight as well. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but shit, calisthenics. Calisthenics. Round four. Let's get right to it. No, I ain't trying to, become all swollen and shit and oil up my body and do certain poses and shit like that. I could, but I ain't trying to do all that. It's not what I'm after. You know what I'm saying? Just simple lifestyle routines. That's it. It's making it a part of who I am. It's making it a part of who I am. I ain't trying to showboat, ain't trying to show out or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Just be me. be in alignment. You see what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. Keep the body moving, keep the blood flowing, keep the lymphatic system flowing. That's all it is. Staying dangerous. Staying dangerous. Always ready, so I ain't gotta get ready. You know what I'm saying? Here we go, round 5. Doing 20 rounds of these, so it'll be 200 bicycle crunches and 200 squats. And then we're gonna get into some extra credit. Before this injury, I was never doing any specific, ab routines until now. It really sat me down and humbled me. And now I love doing specific ab routines like these bicycle crunches, knee raises, leg raises, all that shit. It's necessary. It's 5 in the bag. Top of the 6 coming up, y'all. And I appreciate everybody coming through, man. It's always love, It's always love. Let me scroll this back up, see what we're talking about. We don't. I gotta kind of whisper, y'all. Everybody's still asleep. Good morning, brother. On my way to work. We have some family time. Let me get mine in later. On today with my brother-in-law. Hope you're well. Salute. I remember. Much love. Appreciate you coming through as always, man. Appreciate you tapping in with me. Shout out to Georgia. Shout out to the family that's came in, man. Make sure you commune with them. Let them know you love them for sure. Appreciate you. I remember. Jacob, as always, much love. Crusades of motivation. Salute. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Thank you. Yup, calisthenics is the fountain of youth. Absolutely, man. That's facts. Salute. I appreciate you coming through. Shout out to Crusades of Motivation, y'all in the chat. If you getting his money too, make sure y'all go subscribe. Go get inspired by the brother. Go get inspired. Yes, sir. Much love. I appreciate y'all, man. Much gratitude. 100% agree. Heavyweight lifting makes you stiff and leads to injuries. No one cares what you can bench press. No, absolutely, man. Agreed, man. Agreed, 100%. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But, if that's your route, that's your route. Much respect. But you know what I'm saying? For me and my household right here, I just love calisthenics, man. Like, I could lift heavy too. As a matter of fact, I'm about to get me one of them sandbags. I think I was I talking to you about that? I remember. I'm about to get me a sandbag, one of them things, start carrying some weight. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But as far as, bench pressing and stuff, I don't really do it. I don't need to, man. I also read an article a couple months ago that said that just regular standard push-ups uh, can maximize your chest and your, whatever muscles that the bench press is working, 93% compared to bench presses like 94%. So it's like, nigga, I'm gonna just get down and do some pushes because I could do that any motherfucking where. Versus, having to do all this, get ready, go, and then go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? I could just get my pushes in right here, wherever I stand, man. And everywhere is my gym. And get this money. Crusades, sandbag, great workout. Yeah, facts. You got one? Cause I need to get me one, man. If y'all know of any brands, let me know, man. Let me know. I really appreciate it. Cause I'm about to get me a sandbag. I really want to do some sandbag training and start carrying some weight. Cause those is natural movements. Like if you in a certain situation and you gotta pick somebody up, what you doing? You popping them over your shoulder. It's the same movement. So yeah, here we go, round 6. Let's get to it. Yeah, I'm gonna get right into it. Round 7. I know like a lot of this stuff seems monotonous, but it's necessary. Somebody was in my DMs the other day on Instagram saying, "Why you do so many reps?" Seven in the bag, y'all. I said that's just how I like to do it. You don't have to do as many reps as I do. Just get your ass up and do something, nigga. You ain't gotta. Excuse my language, y'all. I gotta get in the habit of not saying all that stuff while I'm live. But yeah, like you don't have to do as many reps as I do. Just get up and do something. You know, just move the body, stay in motion. That's what it's all about. You don't have to do as many reps. Eventually, you're gonna end up wanting to, because we naturally want to evolve. You know what I'm saying? We naturally want to challenge ourselves and be better. So if you could do 10 squats today, tomorrow, your mind is gonna be like, man, I could do that again. Man, let me just do a couple more. You know what I'm saying? Then the ego gonna kick in and be like, nah, you good, you good, you good. But that's the part where you need to balance it out and challenge yourself anyway. Control the ego. Control the ego. You ain't gotta kill the ego. You need the ego. The ego protects you. You know, while we're here. You gotta understand how to balance it out and how to control it. You know what I'm saying? There's many versions of you, but you need to know who you is. When you know who you is, then you wouldn't be worried about the other guy, doing this many sets of reps and all this shit. You be worried about what the fuck you got going on. You know what I'm saying? About keeping yourself in alignment with your desires and your dreams and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Here we go, round 8. Oh yeah, let me get started with this. I'm gonna do these with my feet kind of closer. We'll get right into it. Round 9. This is the day which the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Bless the Lord, O my soul. All that is within me, I will bless his holy name. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. That's 10. That's how I'm feeling today, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I woke up, I conditioned my mind, and I decided which way I'm gonna go. You see what I'm saying? I literally have a full day before everybody get up. Appreciate y'all, everybody coming through. Appreciate everybody. Let's see, let me scroll it back up. Let me scroll it back. Our push-ups and BW squats enough to build a great body? Absolutely, Nick. Push-ups and squats through consistency, man. Giving your best every day, Nick. Push-ups, whatever it may be for you. But as long as you showing up, man, giving yourself, you know, that belief that you could do it, then absolutely, 100%. It's not gonna happen overnight. No, not at all, man. You gotta enjoy the journey, but make sure that you staying consistently giving your best. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta train every day. You don't. But as long as you consistently doing what you gotta do, and you have to have like a, because it's all mental. Nick, it's all mental. So once you get it in your mind, boom. All you gotta do is put that foot forward. All you gotta do is do that rep, do that set, and stay consistent, giving your best and challenging yourself every day. What's going on, Jessica? Dion, what's going on? Salute. Much love to Dion, y'all. Go subscribe to Dion in the chat, man. Much love. That was a great live yesterday, man. I told you, man, that man was hitting it. He was hitting home, man. Home runs, all that whole video, man, just hitting home runs. I'm telling you. I didn't even hear that part yesterday where he's talking about he from Orion. That part really solidified it for me. But then, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I'm still watching the video. I'm still watching it over and over again. Nick, push-ups and bodyweight squats. Oh, you already asked that. Good morning, my handsome friend. You know, Severus, a good brand for Severus. All right, appreciate that, Crusades. Let me screenshot that. Yes, sir. I'm gonna grab me some. Appreciate that, Crusades. Shout out to Crusades in the chat, y'all. Appreciate that, Dion. Ego good, my people. Don't get it twisted, man. Everybody talking about I gotta kill the ego. I gotta kill the ego. All right, then you ain't gonna be protected no more. Kill it then. I'm telling you. I mean, that's fine. Do what you will. You know what I'm saying? It's your life. But understand what the ego is now. Understand what it is. You don't have to kill the ego, man. Don't kill the ego. Just balance it out. Balance it out, man. You gotta remain in control. Awareness is key. Awareness is key in every aspect of life. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm always 100% aware of everything going on in my life, but I'm a lot more aware than what I was. So in certain situations, I can literally tell who's talking. Because when you got an inner dialogue, you're going to know if it's the ego or if it's you. You see what I'm saying? The ego is the other way. You is the alignment. So what is more in alignment versus what isn't? You see what I'm saying? Choose wisely. Remember, free will. You got the choice to do whatever you want to do in life. You got the choice. So you can't blame nobody else for your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's always you, always will be you, will never not be you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say go within, know who the fuck you is. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to kill the ego, but control the ego. You understand? Understand you need the ego as well. The ego protects you in certain situations. All right, here we go. Back to round one. Shout out to Crusades in the chat, y'all. I'm gonna do these squats with my toes a little bit closer again. Yeah. Here we go, round two. Go wide. Starting to feel it now, y'all. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. Much love. Much love. Appreciate that, Dion. Nice, bro. You're a grind. Appreciate that, Sketch Manir. Forgive me if I said your name wrong, but I appreciate you coming through. More prosperity and abundance to you, fam. How you get cut? Doing exactly what I'm doing. Just training. You see what I'm saying, Jay? You can do the same thing, man. If you ain't cut, if you ain't at your desired look, you know what I'm saying? Get up, man. Get off whatever you're doing. Find some time for yourself. Start doing some pushes, squats, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? You could do my routines, man. It's a whole 100-day challenge that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Start from day one. Just stay consistently giving your best, and you're gonna see your freedom. Yep, definitely, Dion. Fire, 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 man. That was it, man. That hit home. Plate was full, man. Ate it all up. Ate it all up, man. I'm still eating it all up to this day. You know, that video came out what 3 days, like 3, 4 days ago or something like that. So yeah, I'm definitely tapped into Young Elder now, and I just want to learn more about his perspective on things, on life. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes, to numbers. Since now, that's another realm that I'm trying to study and learn about numbers a lot more. I know I started on it a while ago, but I didn't really follow through. Kind of fell out of it because something else came up, and you know how that shit go. Yeah, it was Miss Helen, very knowledgeable, very interesting. Learned a lot. Brayden Wentgen. What's going on, Brayden? Much love. Appreciate you coming through again, man. I appreciate the support. All right, Padon. Padon, you have a good night, man. Shout out to India and everybody out in India getting their money. Much love. What's going on, weak hero? Ain't nothing weak about it. But I appreciate you coming through. Appreciate that, Jessica. Much love. I'm doing great, man. I'm blessed. I'm alive. I'm well. I'm breathing. I'm training. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful. Much gratitude. Yup, young elder, flawless, man. Flawless, flawless, flawless information. Flawless, man. Just hit home. Once one thing he was talking about hit home, and then he started talking about another topic. Boom, that hit home. And then boom, that hit home. Yeah, I had to show you that video, man. I had to show you that, Dion. Here we go, round 4. Round 14. Starting to feel it, y'all. Starting to feel it. 14 sets in the bag. But appreciate that, Jessica. How you feeling today? Yeah, Dion. Yeah, I was reading. I had another dream last night, which woke me up. And y'all know if y'all hear, a lot of what I talk about and stuff. I'm a dreamer, man, and I 100% believe that that's the real world versus this world. I feel like I just fell asleep. Now I'm asleep, you know, from the real world. Because what's going on over there is the real world to me, 100%. It's got to be. It's just as real as this one, you know. And it's amazing to me that I'm aware of these things and conscious that I'm actually like able to live multiple lives, and to realize who I am, and then it's just amazing. And I woke up with the urge, or not the urge, but I had to read this book again this morning. I had woke up at 4:30 this morning, and this image came up in my mind, and I had to read this book again. It's called Shambhala, The Sacred Path of the Warrior, and it's based on, it has a lot going on in here about symbology, mind, body, spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's not about like actually warrior, like as far as like you going to war and shit like that. It's talking about something else, like as far as mental war, fear, doubt, uh, and shit like that, and how, you know, meditation, how thoughtfulness, mindfulness will help you, elude fear and realize that fear don't even exist. You know what I'm saying? But damn, bruh, this book is amazing. I gotta, highlight it from front to back. So I definitely recommend that book, y'all, if y'all looking to elevate in any way, shape, or form. The author's name is Chogyam Trungpa. I don't know where he from, what kind of name that is, but salute to him, man. It's a work of art. YellaChelly, bro, still smashing it. I see. Wishing you peace and blessings. Be at be at day 100 for you. You already know, JR. I appreciate you coming through. It's been a minute. It's good seeing you, man. I already know you're doing good. I know you're getting your money in still too. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you, bro. It's good seeing you, JR. Shout out to JR and JR Jim in the chat, y'all. Make sure y'all go subscribe. Go get inspired. Go subscribe. Appreciate you, JR. Appreciate that. Just putting in that work every day still. Every day. But once this 100 days is up, man, definitely gonna give it a few days, let my body rest. It's definitely needed. Here we go, round 6. Appreciate everybody coming through. Much love, y'all. Much love. Much love. Much love. Mind sharp, body strong, soul abundant. That's my slogan. I might, you know what? I might design a shirt that says, "Mind's smart, body's strong, soul abundant." That's a bar. That's like the Trinity: mind, body, and soul. Once you get it aligned, you start to, I'm gonna keep saying it, you start to generate, you start to shine your light. Your light gets brighter and brighter. You start to speed up. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's about, man. It's about elevating in every aspect of life. Them days where you don't feel like doing nothing, them days where you just mentally depressed, or you create that, by the way. But when you feeling you depressed, you feeling, like you unmotivated, you feeling all this stuff, you need to be able to structure your mind and sit still. Because at that very moment, you are creating them things. You got to be able to shift and transcend that energy into something that's in alignment with you, that's in alignment with your mind, that's in alignment with your body, and most definitely in alignment with your soul. Because if you do not, then yes, you will fall waste, and you will definitely create depression. You will create worryiness. You will create uh, all them things that you do not want. You will create it. It don't exist until you create it. It don't exist until you allow it. You have to allow it for it to exist. So if you unmotivated, you know what I'm saying? See, that's the thing about motivation. Like, I hear people using this word all the time, but uh I'm not big on that word, only because that word in itself is it has an ending to it. You see what I'm saying? It's not a, even the frequency that rolls off my tongue when I say the word motivation. It don't really hit me like that. But inspiration, when you inspire, something has to come from within. So now you know your why on why you doing what you doing, versus motivated. Motivated, you don't necessarily know your why. You just for the moment type of shit. But when you inspired, that means it came from within. That means you know what the fuck is going on and where you going. You know what I'm saying? So now, if anything, depression, uh, mental, fog, uh, anything, worriness, all of that stuff, because you know your why. It ain't gonna stop you. You know what I'm saying? It can't stop you. Can't nothing stop you at all. Can't nothing ever stop you. Never. It's you, always you versus you. You versus you. Nobody else. Nobody else is involved. Nobody else. So I appreciate me and myself for them days where I be wanting to feel like I'm depressed, unmotivated, or uninspired, or uh uh why can't I think of these names right now? But y'all know where I'm going with that. But when I do feel that way, there's days where I'm still showing up regardless because that's what's going to separate me from those things. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to separate me from those things. It's going to elevate me. That's what elevates me. I'm feeding the soul right now. I'm getting stronger and stronger and stronger. I'm building the mental muscle that I need to build in order for me to really be in alignment with who I am and what I got going on in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking at him. I'm not looking at him. I'm not looking at her. I'm not looking at them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking right within. I'm looking in. So now I know how to, you know, I know how to go about life. I know how to do things now. I know where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Because I looked within. I know I can see. I can see. You know what I'm saying? Seeing is not just with these two eyes. This is yes, you're seeing certain things, but you're not really seeing what you're seeing. You gotta go within to really see what's going on. You gotta go within. And once you get that down, man, once you get that down, it's a wrap, man. You gonna realize the God within, man. You can't hold nothing back, nothing can limit you. There is no limitations, there's none of that. There's no fear, there's none of that. You living fearless. Like this book right here, The Path of the Sacred Warrior. This is what this is about. Basically what this is about. The path of the sacred warrior, Shambhala. It's a war every day. I promise you it's a war. We all go through it. But what side you gonna choose? Because you could definitely choose. That's why I appreciate Luke challenging me with choice and free will. Because man, I had to sit with that. I sat with that, man. It's always free will. Because we have the choice to dictate our life and how we're gonna go about things. We always have the choice. It's just what are we gonna choose? You know what I'm saying? Here we go, 15 or 17. Right to it. Here goes 18. 18. You know, you know what, y'all? I could have quit after uh, my shoulder injury. I could have quit, man. Yeah, that had passed my mind plenty of times. Of just not doing these no more. Just let it heal, and I'll be alright. I could have quit, but I'm telling you, when you tapped in, the warrior within, man, it says no. Ain't no quitting. Ain't no quit in you. Ain't no quit in you whatsoever. Work around it. It'll heal. It'll be fine. It's all right. You humbled yourself. You know what I'm saying? You needed to open your eyes to different avenues, different streams, different rivers, because there's an abundance in everything, in all things. You needed to see it. You didn't see it at first, so now you see it. So be grateful that these things is happening to you. Be grateful that these things is happening to you. Understand that these things ain't happening, or actually they're not happening to you, but they're happening for you. You know what I'm saying? They're happening for you to level up, for you to be better than who you was. Now you seeing things that you haven't seen before. You see what I'm saying? Be grateful. Have gratitude. It says it in the Bible. An abundance. I don't know. I'm not even gonna speak about it because I don't remember the verse word for word. But basically, the rivers of rivers flowing. It's an abundance of everything everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Like, yeah, my shoulder ain't back 100%, man, but I'm so grateful. Yes, it was hard. It's still hard. Yes, it's frustrating. Yes, it is, man. I promise y'all, it's so frustrating. Like, I could tear up right now. This how much it affects me now. Like, I want to get back to 100%. You see what I'm saying? But I'm grateful that I'm here. I'm grateful that I'm still going after it every single day. Because I could have quit. The next man would have quit. But I'm here to show and shine my light a lot brighter so that you can see that, look, man, I could do that too. You know what I'm saying? I got injured. I had a mental brain fog or whatever, but I'm still going after it. I'm still showing up. Some days I show up with low energy. Some days I show up with high energy. It doesn't matter. I'm still showing up. I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here. Honestly, Chelly, not gonna lie, I had to take a couple weeks off. Had some issues I couldn't train, but my mental energy down. But I'm back getting better at building myself again. Setbacks only, man, that's what you said it yourself right there. Setbacks will only make you stronger. See what I'm saying? I think I literally just explained. That's good timing, JR. I think I literally just explained, what that is, man. Whenever you feeling some type of way, mental fog, you know what I'm saying? Be still. Get that clarity back. The clarity is what you need in order for you to be able to start to see what's really going on. So now you got the clarity. Now you putting the foot forward and you continuing. No matter what, you continuing. Like I just said, man, my shoulder, I could have stopped when I had that shoulder pain. I still have it, but I'm still going every day, man. I'm still going. If I could do it, so can you. So salute to you, JR Jim. You here, you back, you spoke it out. So now we gotta see them videos coming out again. We gotta see you training. We gotta see you inspiring the people, inspiring yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get back at it, man. Get back at it. Keep going. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. That's the warrior within you talking right there. That's the warrior within. Yeah, Dion. Yep. T-shirt. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's the slogan, man. What did I say? Uh, what did I say? Mind smart, body strong, soul abundant. Don't that just flow? Like mind smart, body strong, soul abundant. Like, bruh, that's fire. We need that on a shirt, Dion. For real. We need that on a shirt. I started to say something, but Chan, what you about to say, Miss Helen? Say it. What was you was about to say? What was you about to say? I love this quote I heard from a film: improvise, adapt, overcome. Absolutely. Because you are the improviser, you are the creator. So create. You know what I'm saying? Improvise. Okay, this here, like I did with this. See, I'm a prime example of an improviser and a creator because I had an injury or have an injury and I'm improvising, every day on how I could go about it. See what I'm saying? And it's probably the best decision I've ever made because it was either that or I stopped training for a while and just let it heal. You see what I'm saying? So appreciate that, Dion. Gerald McDermott. Morning. Is your body all home body work or do you go to the gym too? It's all home body, Gerald. I appreciate you coming through, fam. It's all home. It's all home. But I do have some weights, 15-pound kettlebells, and I got them 8 dumbbells right there. But everything is reps and sets, straight calisthenics work. All calisthenics, man. You could do it too. Everybody can. Appreciate that, Dion. True soldier. Yes, sir. We warriors in here. It's what we do. What's going on, John? What's going on, John? Appreciate you coming through. Much love. More prosperity and abundance to you, John. She said, don't wait on Dion. You'll wait forever. It's been 6 years. Dang, 6 years, Dion. You gotta get Miss Helen her shirt, man. That's funny. And she said 6 years. Hey man, y'all been at it for 6 years too, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Here we go, 19. Here we go, 20. This makes 200. 200 bicycle crunches and 200 squats. That's 400 reps. And we're going to keep going, y'all. That's 200 of each. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. Much love. Much love. Make sure y'all be the warrior. When fear want to show up, be the warrior. Choose to be the warrior. Don't choose fear. Fear don't exist. You create it if it does. You created it. You gotta choose to be the warrior. Be the warrior. Be the warrior. Be the warrior. Just gonna pound that into y'all's head, man. Be the warrior every day. Every aspect of life. Be the warrior. Be mindful. Mind sharp, body strong, soul abundant. 6 years. Been procrastinating. At least you owning up to it. Been procrastinating. Appreciate that, Dion. Much love, man. I've been following him when we were in this other group. They kicked us out. I've been with him since day one in his group. That's what's up, Miss Helen. You a real one for that. You know what other group? Man, y'all got kicked out of y'all as the class clowns. Y'all got kicked out of the group together. Y'all know it was meant to be then. Got kicked out of the group together. That's what's up, man. Much love to y'all, man. Both of y'all. Both of y'all a big aspect of what's going on over here mentally, inspiring me every day as well. So I appreciate the both of you and what y'all do. Much love for real. Starting to get light outside now. It's not dark no more. You got kicked out of the group because somebody else mentioned my name. Mention your name. What? That sounds weird. Sounds suspect. I mean, unless they was it was like another like a numbers group, and they knew what you was talking about, or you knew what you was talking about, and they were like, "No, he can't be in here because he probably finna steal all my clients and shit like that." Type of shit. What kind of group was it? What was the group about? What was they doing? We're gonna keep going, y'all. I'm about to get started. Here we go. Round 21. Back out one. Yeah. Back at it. Let's go. 22. Ah. 22 in the bag. Oh, lottery crew. Okay, okay. The hate, man. You must be doing something right then. That's all it is. That's a good sign. I bet the majority of them probably on your page because I'm pretty sure that group nowadays you gotta pay for it, but you doing it for free, and they all probably in there. Majority of them probably in there. They was like, "Oh my God, Dion in here." The leader of the group was like, "Oh hell no, you trying to take my money, Miss Helen? You know gematria? You know gematria yet, or you just still learning?" I'm pretty sure like the basics and stuff like like that. Still learning? Okay, word, yeah. Yeah, I decided to go down this journey. I'm learning it as well. When I have time, find time to do it and learn it. I think I'm gonna start off doing it the easy route. Not the easy route, but go back to the origin of it. Like where it started. And that started when I did my studies. It started back in the Hebrew language, because 22, we got the 22 letters in the Hebrew language, and all of them were asserted with a number. And they would use those numbers to decode certain type of languages through the Hebrew language. And they would use that to decode, different esoteric texts and stuff like that. And man, it's a lot more deeper than what I thought it was. But that goes with anything. Everything is a lot deeper than what it really is and what it appears to be. Because right now, gematria looks confusing to me. But the more I be paying attention to his lives, it's starting to like make sense. But I still get caught up in something. Like I still don't know what it is yet. But we gonna work it. It's just a matter of time. I just gotta stay at it. You know, I'm not like gonna play the lottery or anything like that. But I just want you be able to understand it. So because you can use that for any aspect in life. You know what I'm saying? I could use that for my investments, my land investments. I could use it for a lot of things, especially if I understand it, like at the back of my hands. It can go. hand in hand with a lot of things. Not just the lottery, but it can go hand in hand with a lot of things. I'm not much of a gambler at all. I mean, I rarely do it. Sometimes I'll bet sports because I do watch football, but I do understand the game of football and that it's rigged and whatnot. So Dematria will actually help with that. But at the same time, it's like, do I really like do it? No. Do I plan on gambling with football this year? I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling. Like yesterday, the CU Bus played last night. The city was rocking. They lost a close game, but maybe one of these days, during this football season, I might end up, putting some money down. I don't have an issue with it, man. I see it as a game. Like if I can understand the game and play the game and get rewarded for it, shit, why not? Shit, fuck all that. I'll get paid that way too. There's many ways to it. Many ways to it. You know? Them motherfucking billionaires and millionaires in the world don't be working billions of hours for them to have them billions of dollars. So why the fuck do I have to do that? If I can do what they do, they pretty much gamble, but they gamble knowing the game. They know the game. They put in the work. Like Dion put in the work. He know the game. He don't play it a lot, even though he can. It doesn't harm you none to play it, but even though he don't, that's fine. But at least he knows the game. And that's why people in his life, they should be grateful, that he out here teaching people how to, play the game. Because that's all it is, it's a game. It's a game that they playing. Yes, yeah, definitely. I had looked it up the other day, was studying a little bit. And when I was in cemetery school, I we learned about the Hebrew language. We learned about the Aramaic language. We learned about these other languages because those was the first like words we was uttering as far as how we communicated versus before we was just, uttering vibrations. It was only sound at first, and then came the Hebrew, the Aramaic, and all of that. And then they started to use those uh, the Hebrew language. Each letter in the Hebrew language has a number. Let me see if I can show you the attached numbers to it real quick. Uh, I know I had a PDF of it. Cause I needed to save it so that I could. Yeah, I can't find it right now. But yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. It started off back way when in the Hebrew language. So yeah, it ain't gonna let me find it right now. But I do have the PDF of the letters of the Hebrew language, and then the numbers that are associated with it. I'll show it to you once I get it. I'll probably text it to you. Yeah, after this today, I'm resting, man. I'm gonna lay it down. I might go on a little light jog here in a minute because it feels good outside, and come back and just rest because I gotta go into work tonight. I work all night. Appreciate y'all, everybody who's still here. Yeah, I'll send it to you once I get it. Once I get it, because I had it on my laptop, but for some reason it's not letting me click the link to the PDF. Right now it's saying that it was overtimed or something like that. So I think I have it on my phone. So I'll definitely get that to you so you can study it. All right, here we go. Round 25. Round 25. Oh, I definitely will, Miss Helen. I'm gonna share it. I can't share it now on the live. I don't know why it's not letting me pull it up. I was about to try to pull it up, but it's not letting me. And I don't know how to refresh it or what. Let me see if I can get it again. Ah, yeah, it's not letting me do it right now. But I'll get it to y'all. Yeah. 25 in the bag. Here we go. 26. Yeah. Yeah. I got a question. So, hold on, let me catch my breath. Let me catch my breath. Yeah, Deanne, let me know what time you're going live, so I'll try not to miss it. But I am gonna be resting today, so if I'm asleep, hopefully I'm not asleep. But so I got a question. So studying gematria, even like your teacher. um, so knowing the numbers and how to decode situations, anything in life, right? Because this applies to everything in life. But like as far as like decoding sports teams and decoding all the sports, um and understanding that numbers gives you certain type of answers, right? So would you still, knowing that you decoded a certain team and whatnot, would you still label that as gambling, or would you label that more so uh more of a calculated risk? I think that's a good word. Would you label this? Since since you understand what's going on, through the numbers, you decoded these teams and you decoded the game, and the numbers are telling you this team's gonna win. Uh, is that still gambling, or is that more so of a calculated risk? Here we go, round 27. Round 27. Let's get it. Ooh. Here we go, 28. Uh, 28 in the bag. Here we go. 2 more sets, and we at 30. And that'll be 300 squats and 300 bicycle crunches. I need to make me some more tea. My throat still dry. We still working on getting all this mucus out. Still gambling at the end of the day. When I do the lottery, I'm not gambling. I'm doing more decoding because I don't play the lottery. Facts. Okay, got it. 100%. I agree with you. Just curious where you was at with that. Cause some people, even when it comes to other things, as far as gambling, sports teams and stuff like that. Uh, there's the other guy, somebody else that does uh that does gambling for sports teams, and he comes up with you know who wins based off of like I guess he studies the players or whatever NBA wise, baseball wise. He studies the players, who's playing, who's not playing, who's injured, who's not injured. He goes off of that, and he says when you know these things, it's not necessarily gambling anymore. But I would say it is because the whole thing is rigged, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Just because this player is still playing and not injured don't mean that they're gonna win just because that's their best player. If there's money and if there's money on the other team win, they're gonna win because, of the rigged system. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter if he playing, you know? It's like this whole thing going on right now with the in the NFL and the NBA with the Michael Parsons uh move, like from Dallas. All these big moves from Dallas. They're star players. Dallas's star players just moved out of Dallas. One moved, uh, one Duke, Luka Doncic, I think his name is, in the NBA, moved to the Lakers in LA, and then Michael Parsons from the Dallas Cowboys moved to Green Bay. So like these things is calculated. Like they definitely have that was for it has a story behind it that's a lot deeper than what people really think it is. You know what I'm saying? And I could see it in many different ways, like different perceptions. Like you could see it that way. You could see it as uh uh just simply like it was just they call it like a big money move or whatever. Yeah, that too. You can see it that way, and you can see it as two slave owners agreeing on this slave to come over here type of deal. But we don't have to go that route. But at the same time, that's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just how you perceive it. And that doesn't mean that that other team, just because their star players went over there, that they gonna win their first game, or even when they go back to play Dallas against them, that they gonna win or anything like that. Because I know that's what players or what these people be betting on, you know. So I'm like, yo, y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta understand this is just all a game. It's all a game. Yeah, facts. Okay, word. Same with my trading. My trading. I trade every day. I don't win every day, but I win a lot. But that's only because of the things that I've learned and studied. But I still have my losses, even when everything is lining up. Everything is looking so good. I got the perfect, the charts is looking good. We got a lot of buyers coming in. The RSI is looking good. We got a very strong candle here, and all the other time frames is looking good. All the buyers is in right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get in. Boom, it drops. It doesn't mean anything. You see what I'm saying? It's all gambling at the end of the day. It's just gonna be a better gamble if you understand what's going on, if that makes sense. So, and I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I understand money. Money is energy at the end of the day. So I don't mind it. Like wherever which way it go, money is still gonna come to me regardless because that's the energy that I hold. You know what I'm saying? I'm a magnet to it. It ain't got no choice. Whichever which way it wants to come, as long as it ain't harming nobody, it ain't sneaking dissing anybody or anything like that. I already know. Like I could go in a trade. I've lost $10,000 in a trade within 5 minutes. A lot of people can't handle that type. I was okay with it. Why? Because I know that that means that there's $10,000 coming in eventually. I don't know when, but it's coming. It'll be here. And there's been days where I've won or made $10,000 in a trade before. There's been days where I lost, but what yesterday or not yesterday, the day before yesterday, I lost $100. But I made it back that same day. There was a day, the day before that, I made $400, and before that, $400. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just don't know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you have your idea of money grounded. If you don't have your idea of money grounded, you should not be playing the lottery. You should not be trading. You should not be doing all these other things and betting on teams and stuff like that. Because once you lose money, now you emotionally unstable because you just lost money. Now you can't pay your bills. You can't do none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? You know? Why would you do that? And for one, you making money your God. That's a problem. That's a big problem because it's not your God. It's an entity outside of you. How can you make it your God? Come on now. You got to be able to see it as a game and not have no emotions to it. But I know and I understand for some people that's not easy to do because they lose money. They already crying and shit, and they just can't handle it. That's the reason why they broke. And I'm not rich at all, um, but we good. I tell you that we good, and we always will be good. So I don't have nothing to worry about, And that's only just because of my perception, how I perceive it, how I perceive it. I don't see it as anything as a crutch. You know what I'm saying? I love paying bills. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't pay their bills and they don't have the ability to pay their bills. So I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful that I, have have more than enough to pay my bills, you know? But but then again, I am rich. I'm rich in heart. I'm rich in spirit. I'm rich in soul. I'm wealthy in heart. I'm wealthy in spirit. I'm wealthy in soul. I carry that type of energy. So that's why I don't worry about it. Just like uh the young elder guy said in the video. He said, you know, like he was basically saying what I was saying before about being able to be in different realities at the same time and how you can change the trajectory of your life. You know what I'm saying? And you can be in a dream state and you be in another world where you're a millionaire in the dream state. You a millionaire over there. You know what I'm saying? And even uh another guy named Brother Panic, he even said this as well. Like you could literally the reason why rich people are millionaires today is because they have already been a millionaire in another state before already. All they did was they just know how to bring it here down into this 3D realm. They know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? They could either do it instantly or they could, you know, have it as a a delayed reality for themselves. But nonetheless, they know how to control their reality. It doesn't matter about good or bad. Again, you know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with it. It's an energy, and it's you understanding how, you know, to be in these different states, mentally, physically, emotionally, all of that. But all right, y'all, man, that's 300 bicycle crunches and 300 squats, man. That's 600 reps, man. We got it in today, day 87, I believe. Day 87 in the bag, man. So I appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate you, Dion, Miss Ayan. Appreciate you coming through. Much love, more prosperity and abundance to you. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, y'all. I'm gonna rest a little bit today before I go into work. But if you live, Dion, let me know, and I'll definitely show up. I appreciate everybody coming through. Miss Helen, much love. Y'all have a blessed day. Don't let anything outside of y'all dictate how y'all feel. Remember, I'm gonna say this again. Mind, mind sharp, body strong, soul abundant. That's my new slogan. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that at the end of every video now. Just get that in y'all's head. Mind sharp, body strong, soul abundant. We gotta get a shirt going. We gotta get a shirt going. But anyways, man, much love to y'all. I appreciate everybody coming through. Y'all have nothing but prosperity and abundance, man. I'm out. Peace. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Miss Helen. Much love.